Hey there, you're watching the Jessa Channel on YouTube. I'm back with some more Lost Horizon. We're coming to the exciting climax of this game. We have made it to Shambhala, and we're going to go in and be playing as two different characters, both Fenton and Richard. Here's Richard. So let's explore this room a little bit. This is Shambhala. Now, this has been a little bit since episodes, so let me remind you that we are, I'm not joking, approximately 10,000 years in the past, playing as Richard, who we met in the very beginning of the Let's Play in episode 1. And so he was teleported into the past, and Fenton is in the present time in 1938, 36, 38. So, we're going to be switching back and forth. Let's first play as Richard. And you can see, actually, I'll switch to Fenton so you can see the difference in the rooms. This is the Shambhala of Richard's time. And that's the Shambhala of Fenton's time. So let's go back to Richard's time. There's a stone pedestal.
Looks like
here.
some kind of altar, but who knows? The water dripping from the ceiling is beginning to wear it away in the center.
Okay, naturally we're going to look at
I
everything.
don't think I can move it.
Well, I didn't want you to move it. I just kind of wanted you to, like, I don't know, stick your face in it or something. Like, wash your face or something. Okay. You make a good point. That was stupid.
An overturned offerings bowl. Now just rotting meat and fruit.
So Shambhala disappeared, and we're going to be finding out why it disappeared.
Ugh. I suppose I ought to check through it, just in case.
This is an adventure game. Dig through everything. And that gives us...
Just about the only thing here even remotely sanitary is this nut.
Yay, lunch.
It's a nut. Given where I found it, it's in remarkably good nick.
Oh, that must be some sort of English word that means in good standing or something. In good nick.
I don't think there's anything else of interest.
Okay.
An overturned offerings bowl.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Now just rotting meat and fruit.
Okay, anything else? Ooh, a torch. Awesome. You never know when you might need a torch.
There's a torch hanging in the holder.
Grab that bad boy. Hot diggity dag.
These discs are in the very center of this temple.
I wonder if they move somehow. And these are the same symbols we saw in the temple earlier. I was hoping he could... I'm mousing over here in this corner because I was hoping he could pick up one of these shards and put them in his pocket. It could happen. Here's a stone slab.
A stone slab.
Thanks. I appreciate that, because I didn't see that myself.
I don't see anything much to do with them, other than avoid their gaze. A stone slab.
I know, but
I should be able to lift this.
Really? You can lift that? Oh, I see. Ooh, cool. Gears.
I wonder if I can take the gears out. The wooden one comes away easily enough, but the others are firmly installed. There's a complex system of gears here that looks to be connected to those stone heads. I've taken the wooden gear out.
Cool. So we have a torch and a wooden gear, and I bet we might be able to stick the torch handle in the wooden gear. No. You know what? You disappoint me. You disappoint me. I give it for what? Okay, it looks like that's all there is to look at in this room, so let's head out. I want to know what these glowy things are, so... Yeah, this looks very different than it looked in Fenton's time. Everything is broken down. There's also a pedestal here in Fenton's time, right here, that is no longer there. Look at this. This is like a do not enter the pool pillar.
These posts support a chain that's used as a railing for crossing the bridge.
Oh, a railing. Oh, I knew that.
This chain serves as a handrail.
Okay, take it off.
Got it.
Yep. Nobody needs a handrail. They can just fall in. Can we take this pillar too? Yes? No?
This pole's firmly rooted to the spot.
Darn it. I was about to get happy. Mound of soil.
A mound of stones and earth. The soil's rather compacted. I can't just pull it away with my fingernails.
Well, it just so happens that I have a,
The torch isn't tough enough to loosen the soil.
Well, I haven't got... We could beat it with a chain. No? Okay. I have to admit, I really do like adventure games because of all the things you end up trying out of desperation.
A small stream winding its way through the cave.
Can we bang it?
These rocks seem to have broken off from the ceiling quite recently. They're lying loose. One kick ought to do it.
Give it a good kick. A good manly kick. Oh, that did it. Now look what you've done. You want to explain yourself? What can we do now?
A small stream winding its way through the cave.
Okay.
A small stalagmite has formed. The water drips onto this spot from above and leaves mineral deposits behind, allowing the stalagmite to slowly grow bigger and bigger.
Thank you for the lesson in stalagmites.
It's too sturdy to break off with bare hands.
Well, I guess we need some sort of breaking off thing. There's a room here. Maybe it's a handy...
Where to? I'm currently in the northern cave, and the two other temples are in the southwest and the southeast.
Oh, a map. Oh, this is Shambhala. And here's the stream. Well, I think I want to go back to the northern cave where we are and look in this room.
This is the central hub of Shambhala.
Ooh.
It's hard to fathom, but these priests are conducting a ceremony that will construct a force field around the world's soul that will still be in place by the time Fenton arrives in around 10,000 years. When I first arrived here, I told them about the Nazi attack on the monastery, and they decided this was the best course of action. Perhaps the dying monk gave me that key because he knew it would send me into the past. The priests needed to know the threat so they could prepare for an emergency like this.
So this is Shambhala. It's the secret paradise that fell into ruin. And I don't know. I don't know. It's nice enough for a secret paradise. Here are priests. Can we look closer at this force field?
That force field protects the source of the morphogenetic fields, the center of all knowledge, from being accessed by those who might misuse it. Only with the dragon amulet can Shambhala's power be harnessed.
This game, I really like it, but it has gotten a little bit metaphysical in not a good way towards the end. Morphogenic. I can't even say that word. I have to give the voice actor some credit for being able to say yeah. I can't do it.
They're the last survivors of Shambhala. They've dedicated their lives to protecting this place throughout time.
Okay, so we can't really do anything else here, I don't think. Oh, there's a stone.
It's a cube-shaped stone.
Let's take that bad boy. Carry that thing around in our pockets, like you do. Okay, so that gives us cube-shaped square stone, chain, wooden gear, torch. I'm going to do my old usual try and combine everything with everything else routine and see if I get anywhere. Hey!
I'll attach the torch to the chain.
Torch on a chain. Torch on a chain with a stone? Nope. Okay. That's all the combining we're going to get to do today. Or at least right now. let's go map-wise, just to see if what we can find in here.
It must be 200 degrees in here.
Oh, this is cool. This is cool. I like this. Volcanic action. This is nice.
That's a statue of the supreme deity of fire. The people who built this place attempted to appease the gods with sacrifices.
You ought to know that never, ever works. Whenever you try to appease the gods, they kill you.
There's a rectangular slot in the middle of this statue.
Can we do anything
It's
with
empty.
it? Well, all right.
This sign stands for fire or heat.
I don't think they needed a sign. I really don't think a sign was needed. It's one of those things where you can kind of just guess. Oh, a bowl? What can we do here?
The statue carries bowls in each hand. This one's empty.
Is this one empty too? Probably. Looks empty. Maybe there's a little
Bowls
nut.
in which sacrifices to the gods are made.
Okay. Room. We came in here. What's this? What's in here? Oh, okay. It's just another way out. So this is the southwestern cave. Let's go to the southeastern cave, and then
This is the Temple of Light.
The Temple of Freezing Cold Light. There's a recess here. A tub. Let's see if we can take a bath. I could really use a soak right now.
An empty stone tub. What could it be for?
The blood of the innocent.
There's nothing in there.
There's no innocent right now to be sacrificed.
No idea what these are for.
Nope. Just wanted to see if I could do anything. Let's see what else. We have this. We have the tub. We have icicle, recess, and another recess. Let's look over here.
No idea what these are for.
Nope, that was not helpful. It's an icicle.
An icicle.
Can we stick this ice? I'll be very, very happy if we can just stick this in our pocket. Yes, we can.
An
awesome.
icicle.
It's now down your pants, so I would advise you to walk cautiously. Okay. Just wondering what I could do here, but nothing. This is just the part of the game. I'm learning that the way to play this game is to basically just look at every screen and collect everything you can, and then over time it hopefully becomes clear what you're really supposed to be doing. Until then, you make snarky comments about icicles down your pants. That's basically how it works. Okay, so I'm imagining that these two rooms are exits. Yep, to the map. So let's go back to the northern cave and switch to okay. So here's Fenton 10,000 years later. That stone pedestal did get very worn through. That was true. Here are the discs.
Different sized discs with odd markings carved onto them. The pedestal in the middle has similar symbols. Brute force won't move these things.
Ah, Fenton, never change. And the gears are open that we opened up. It's very weird.
The drive's missing a gear.
Yeah, it's in Richard's pocket 10,000 years ago. Just saying.
If in doubt, break things.
Good old Fenton. Okay, so this fell in, so it's all gone. Everything's gone in here. I don't think there's anything else. Stone heads, discs, stone pedestal.
These heads are carved in one piece, right out of the rock. Even after all these years, they're in perfect condition. They must have had some special significance. Old deities, perhaps? Might have looked more distinguished if they'd bothered to close their gobs.
Gobs is I know it. That's an English word for big fat mouth.
It's seen better days.
British word, I should say.
The dripping water's created an indent over time.
Quite an indent. Can you pick it up now? Don't give me any snark. Pick it up.
It's too heavy to move.
Oh, you guys are wussies. Okay, and this is the cave in Fenton's time. Pretty different. No nice, pretty flowers, nothing like that. And the mound of soil is still here. Oh dear.
It's a mound of earth. The soil's just too hard to dig.
Okay, so I get it. Now and 10,000 years ago, the soil was too hard to dig, so I should just leave the soil alone. Let it go. Let the soil grow. Okay, some pebbles over here. They were huge
A
rocks.
load of pebbles from the old riverbed. I'll
Can
take
you-
some with me.
Yes, because you can always use pebbles. We can make a sling and hit somebody in the back of the head. And here's our stalagmite. That's what happens to a stalagmite over 10,000 years. It's now a pillar.
It's a stone column. I think they form when a stalagmite and a stalactite meet in the middle. Just don't ask me which one's which. Impressive though it may be, it's in my way. And we know what happens when things get in my way.
Yes. You go have a cup of tea and consider the matter. Okay, so let's throw a bunch of... Oh, what? We can't throw a bunch of pebbles at it? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're saying? Oh. Well, let's... We can't get in this way. This is blocked. So let's go here.
According to Richard, there are 2 more temples besides this one in the north. There should be a piece of the dragon amulet in each one. There's one in the southeast and one in the southwest.
Okay. And this area in the middle we can't get to in Fenton's time. Let's head down to the southwestern cave.
And I was complaining about the heat in the desert. This is one of the 3 temples that hold the pieces of the dragon amulet. There don't seem to be that many places it could be hiding. But then, I am a master of underestimating tasks.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see, we have a recess.
It's a small, rectangular hole. Empty.
Yep, same thing. They say
Looks
the
a
same
bit
thing.
like flaming tongues. Maybe it represents fire.
Yeah, it's the sign that says, do not jump off. That's basically what it is. He's going to look at the bowls the same as Richard did.
The statue has a bowl in each hand. This one's empty.
And so's this one.
There's nothing inside.
Okay, I want to make sure I didn't miss anything else in this room. Well, besides the lava.
If I stay here too long, I may begin to melt.
Yeah, it must be.
This statue forms the center of the temple. Richard said that one of the 3 pieces of the dragon amulet is hidden here. Somewhere.
Well, I'm imagining that you probably have to climb up into this thing and dig around in here, and it's probably in there. But unfortunately, we can't do that right now, so let's check out the other room. And then after that, I'll figure out what we're going to do next.
This place is freezing. Lucky I've gotten pretty accustomed to extreme conditions over the last week. I've got to crack on and find the amulet piece.
Okay, so... there's the broken off icicle. It never grew back in the last 10,000 years. Recess.
A recess in the wall. It's empty.
Yeah. The tub for the blood of our innocents.
A stone tub.
The innocents.
There's nothing in there.
I know. But hopefully something will appear magically.
There's a recess in the wall here. There's a bright beam of light shining straight onto it.
Oh.
There's nothing in there.
But there's a bright beam of light. Maybe that's a clue that we need to somehow get light flowing through the caves. There's a block of ice here.
There's something frozen inside this ice block. I can see a faint golden shimmer. I'd need a pickaxe to smash through this. Even better, 5 kilos of trinitrotoluene. Frankly though, anything other than my bare hands would be a good start.
Okay, so somehow we're going to have to find a way to blast through that ice.
A recess.
I love it when they state the blatantly obvious.
I can't see anything inside.
Wonder if we can switch to Richard. Click on this recess here. Can he put something in there? I have a feeling.
No idea what these are for.
Oh, that was useless. Okay. Okay. This comes the part of the episode where I inevitably get stuck.
The column's blocking my path.
How do I get in there under this? The key is to get this stone pillar out of the way. I feel like I'm missing something, as per usual. So I'm going to go back to Richard, go back to the map, go back to the northern cave. Because I think we need to stop this from growing somehow. So I want to make sure I've gotten everything here. Stream, stalactite.
Water drips down from the ceiling, leaving behind mineral deposits. These deposits build, and over hundreds of years are stalactite forms.
And then I don't think we looked at this pillar.
I've taken the chain, but the posts are still standing.
I wonder if I can take this pillar. That's what we need, I think.
It's loose. I can most likely pull it out.
Yay!
Got it.
Okay. So, can I combine this metal post and this chain, or... Nope. So do I use this metal post on this stalagmite or stalactite?
Strictly speaking, one isn't supposed to interfere with these things, but something is telling me to do otherwise.
Yeah, I'm
I'll just
telling you.
break them off. I hope
Yes.
no one notices.
Bam! I love it. Like somebody's gonna come out and say, "Stop! Stop, thief!" Yay! Okay, now I think this is a bit silly though, because this over 10,000 years would just grow back, but I'm not gonna complain. Ha ha! We are free. We can enter this room now.
Looks like the Countess and her men have set up camp in the center. There's Kim.
Kim! Oh, they've tied her to a pole and everything.
Well, any news?
No, Countess. We could not discover a way out of the caves. But we haven't yet examined every corner.
And Paddock?
No trace.
Okay, forget it. Perhaps the idiot fell over the edge when we arrived here. No matter, we have other concerns to tend to. Prepare the explosives. I'm quite sure a small detonation will be enough to disrupt the force field.
Jawohl, Countess.
Countess, I hope you
I
bite
need to
it
shift these
hardcore.
ropes, but the Countess is keeping a close eye on me.
Okay, so, as Kim, we need to break free. Okay, Kim. What have you got to work with here? We could piss the Countess off so badly that she just rips the pole up out of the ground with us on it, and then we kick her and run. Probably not. Okay.
She's calm, precise, organized. I've had no chance to escape.
Well, What else do we have here?
Maps, documents, and a glass bottle.
A glass bottle. Ah. Okay.
I could definitely reach the table with my leg and give it a kick, but the Countess would notice it immediately.
I need to find the 3 parts of the dragon amulet. Fast.
Okay, so we can't save Kim just yet, but there's some crystals here. So
Large
let's look at
white
that.
crystals. Amazing. I'll grab the crystals.
I'm imagining that we could use that bottle on the table as Kim to knock down onto the ground and cut our bindings, cut Kim's bindings. But I have a feeling we're going to need Fenton's help with this part. So, let's take these crystals and see what we can do in the rest of the area. This is the one that had that little piece frozen here in the block of ice. So I'm wondering if we can take... Oh, there's 3 crystals and 3 recesses. Too easy. Well, maybe not, in case we're wrong.
This crystal looks like a good fit. Impressive.
Yes.
The light from this area of the temple is concentrated and redirected.
We're getting somewhere. This is just like that Wolf Queen temple in
Fits
Skyrim.
perfectly.
Wonderful. And one last one should free up this item in the block of ice, I believe.
Let's fit this crystal in here.
Yes!
Let's see what happens.
Boom! Explosion.
Ah, fantastic. The light's melting the ice.
Tailpiece of the dragon amulet. I've missed you so. I thought I would never see you
One of the
again.
pieces of the amulet. It's the
All right.
tailpiece of the amulet.
2 more to go. So, let's switch back to Richard, because the next obstacle I saw was this mound of dirt. And I think we can use this metal post on here.
I can definitely use this to loosen the soil.
Loosen the soil and see what's underneath. Let's see, I bet there's a dead body under there.
I've loosened it with the pole.
Yes.
Saving the world is no excuse not to get one's hands dirty. I'll try to shift some of this soil.
Get down in there, Richard. I'm all excited. I want to know what's underneath there. So that gives us
The
a
soil
mound
is
of
loose.
dirt.
I can pull it away rather easily, though not without dirtying myself a little. Still, it's only mud.
Okay, that gives us wet dirt. And what is this? I knew it! There's a dead body in here. Here's a coffin.
There was a stone coffin hidden under the mound of dirt. There's a brightly painted lock on the front. The paint must be how they protect the metal from rust.
Open it.
There's a layer of protective paint on the lock that's chipping away in places, but the lock itself is strong. It won't budge.
Oh, I've got just the thing for that. Let's throw a big stone on it. Nope. Hit it with a metal post?
The coffin is really rather sturdy. I can't break it open.
Yes, but I would like you to break open the lock. Well,
There's a layer of protective paint, but
Nope.
the lock is...
for some reason, I don't know, when you get stuck, you like click it again just to see if something magical's going to happen. It usually doesn't. Okay. So... let's...
Hot lava.
I know.
Even Fenton wouldn't be stupid enough to throw himself into the pit, even if he was really drunk.
Symbols. We looked at this middle symbol, but not at all.
If I'm not mistaken, this sign symbolizes death.
And this sign is?
This sign stands for fire or heat.
And this sign?
This is the symbol for life.
Okay.
That's a statue of the supreme deity of fire. The people who built this place attempted to appease the gods with sacrifices.
What would this god want as a sacrifice besides our lifeblood? Oh, I know. Here's an icicle. I'm sure you could use a little bit of water, right? 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 Okay, now. A nut? Just because I don't
The
really have
symbol
anything
underneath
else.
this bowl represents death. I'm not sure how a nut relates to that.
Oh, okay. All right, I got it. So life on this side, death on this side, and then fire in this. Okay, so we'll put the nut over here.
Okay, I'll put the nut inside. This bowl represents life, and a nut marks the beginning of just that. But perhaps my offering is missing a little something.
Yeah, a big icicle to the face. Dirt is where you bury the dead, so yes, no, yes, no.
With a covering of damp earth, the nut should grow in no time. Perhaps then this offering will serve its purpose.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get what you're doing. I get it. I see where you're going here. I don't see how a nut is gonna grow in a lava pit, but you know, that's just me.
I planted the nut in this bowl. Perhaps once it begins to grow, it will make for an adequate sacrifice. Perhaps this will help Fenton find the amulet.
Okay, so now we need fire. The only thing that we have a torch on a chain. If we stick the torch in the lava, that should light it.
Yes, that works.
Yay! I did something smart today. I can go to bed satisfied. It's not lit. Don't tell me there was a problem. Did you just stick a lit torch in your pants? You did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. That's what I thought you did. I just wanted to double check. You now have an icicle and a lit torch in your pants. It must be quite the party in there. Okay, we have the burning torch. Let's try sticking it. In the recess, maybe? I keep wanting to put it in that hole right there.
This symbol, I've learned, means fire or heat. But nothing's happening when I hold up the torch.
I'm just trying to combine the torch and the icicle just to see what would happen. You know, just cuz. Okay, we have a burning torch. And, let's see if we can use it on anything in this cave here. Recess. No. Let's go to here. And the only thing that we can use it on, I think, is the coffin. Maybe we can somehow melt the locks in there?
I can't break open the lock, but perhaps I can burn off some of the paint.
Ah, there we go. So now, the rust of the lock, to keep it from rusting, I get it. So if we switch to Fenton, and then we head over to this room, maybe there's a coffin now. Yes! Fenton does not even manage to wonder how this coffin just suddenly appeared since the last time he was in this room. To him, it's just magic.
It's made of stone, adorned with all sorts of symbols and engravings. Looks like this coffin once had an iron lock on it. It's completely rusted through now. Maybe I can get it open.
Because that's exactly what you want to do, is open a coffin. What's in it? What's in it? What's in it?
The coffin's open.
I know, what's in it?
I really, really hope grave robbing will be the pinnacle of my less than moral activities. I hate to think how I'd go about besting it. The body's rotted to the bone. I have the most unsettling desire to take one
This
with
is
me.
really pushing it. This is really pushing it. This is adventure games at their finest and yet their lowest. When they just, you know, there's no good reason for us to take a bone, but we just do anyway. Just because. Oh, adventure games. Yeah. Okay. And as much as I complain about them, I still love the game. Obviously, I do. I love doing my channel. But they just make you laugh at the ludicrousness of the things that you stick in your pockets. Okay, so now that we have that bone, I just don't know. I'm not sure what to do next. So I think what I'm going to do is work it out in the next episode. This is as we're coming into the tail end of the game here, as we're playing Lost Horizon. There's going to be a lot of, they're going to throw all their puzzle goodness at us. But I think we're at the last chapter. So it should just be maybe 1 or 2 more episodes, depending on how slow I am. I hope you are enjoying it, and if you are, please let me know in the comments below. I've enjoyed this game. I find some parts to be quite silly, but overall it's been a good romp. I especially liked going to the different places around the world. We went to quite a number of locales, so it was good fun. And as always, I want to thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit the thumbs up button below. And if you loved what you saw, join the party and subscribe. I'll see you back here in the world of Lost Horizon with Fenton Paddock and Richard and Kim. We have to save Kim in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Get every new Jessa Channel video right in your email inbox. Subscribe, then from your YouTube homepage, click Manage Subscriptions, then check Email with new uploads. And thanks for watching.